everyone, my name is Dr. Miller and I'm here to help you guys learn the concept of standard deviation. Now standard deviation is just a measure of spread. So it talks about how spread out the data values are. So let's do a simple example of calculating a standard deviation. Let's say we got the numbers 3, 6, 7, and 4. So n equals 4 in this case because we've got the values. So 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 7 is 16, plus 4 is 20. So we sum up the values and then we divide by the total number of values. 20 divided by 4 is 5, right? So the mean is 5. So I'm just going to write x bar, which is the mean, is 5. The next thing we do is we take each value minus the mean. Now some of these are going to be positive if it's larger than the mean. Some are going to be negative if it's smaller than the mean. So 3 minus 5 is negative 2. And I like to just do it like that without writing out all the work. 6 minus 5 is 1. 7 minus 5 is 2. 4 minus 5 is negative 1. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to square the result. So each of these is going to be squared. Now when we square a number, it's always positive. So every number here is positive, right? Because negative 2 squared is negative 2 times negative 2, which is positive 4. 1 squared is 1 times 1, which is 1. 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. Negative 1 squared is negative 1 times negative 1, which is 1. Next thing we're going to do here is we're going to just add up all these results. And the mathematical symbol for that is we use the summation notation. And this says we're summing up, that's sigma. We're summing up all the results here. So we're going to add up all the results. So 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 4 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So all of these sum up to 10. And after we sum up the results, I'm actually going to just work over here, I think, n minus 1, which is the sample size. So the sample size in this case is 4. So we're going to put 4 in for n. And 4 minus 1 is 3. So we're going to divide by 3. And that's if you're finding the standard deviation of a sample, you always do n minus 1. If you're finding the standard deviation of a population, you just divide it by n. But I think in your case, you guys, since this is a lab, are always going to be doing n minus 1 because you have a sample. So 10 divided by 3 is 3.3 repeating. So that's going to be sigma squared, which is what variance is, right? This is the variance. Now to do the standard deviation, we simply take the square root of the variance. So the sigma is your standard deviation, and that's going to be the square root of 3.3 repeating, and that gets you the standard deviation. Hope that made sense.